DOCZ. I need y'all to get everything set up correctly, man. And those papers, y'all got everything good? All right, we all set to go. Man, so many documentations, y'all. So many. Oh my God, DOCZ. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. DAZ is in the news. Y'all forgot about DAZ and the Dog Pound. Y'all forgot about the DPG thing. Y'all thought people forgot they even existed. Now they back in the news and it's all bad news. They're older. They walking around with canes and things and they beefing and it's sickening. And it's looking like Snoop Dogg sold his soul so he can become the owner of Death Row. It's all starting to make sense. It's some things that I seen that had me confused for my whole childhood, y'all. And we're about to talk about some of them things. Snoop Dogg is a spooky character. He's gothic in so many different ways. And I don't think people was able to connect those dots. I'm about to be sharing some stuff with y'all. And I know it ain't Halloween. It's about to be Christmas. But Halloween never ended. This stuff I'm about to be sharing with y'all is going to have you twisted in your brain. And before you get paranoid and leave the video, we just about to go ahead and get straight into it. Let's go ahead and do this. No, get it together. Cut the music. Let's get into this. Y'all ready? All right. And now it's about to get deep. I need y'all to pay close attention, man. I don't know if that's Charlie Murphy, but they on the West Coast and they busting them guns. This is the beginning of Snoop Dogg's video. He got shot up. They did him dirty. He was supposed to die. He's saying that he slipped into another state of consciousness when he was in the hospital. And a crow came through the window and hit him with a proposition. Now this all, you gotta understand, this is all gothic. It's that Eazy-E, Jerry Heller, Bone Thugs and Harmony deal that was going on the West Coast. It's the creepiest thing you ever seen in your life. And I don't think he was playing. If that man, this man looked like he from the Church of the Devil, y'all. And Snoop Dogg video with the black nail polish. And he evil. He said he made a deal with this man for his record deal. Right when he was slipping, he had to make a choice. Was he gonna die? The only way to save his life is if he made the deal. And he made it. This man holding up the rock and everything. Whole video twisted. This is the sickest in video history, y'all. Cut the music. Look. He turned to the man. If that ain't blasphemous, I don't know what the hell is. Blasphemous. He put this in his music video, man. Now, he got Death Row Records. Flat out. It's all his. He's the boss. DAZ Dillinger called Snoop Dogg a little bitch, accusing him of theft. It's the money that's drawing them apart, man. Snoop Dogg played everybody involved. Snoop Dogg claps back at cousin DAZ Dillinger over shady Death Row allegations. So now, it's a family feud because they're related, but this man paid the cost to be the boss. Hold on. Y'all need to see this. It's only gonna take a second. Let me drink this real quick. Look at this, y'all. Now, when he made this album, paid the cost to be the boss, he ain't on Death Row yet. But this is his first album on his own record label. So this when he started to move up in the game. He was down. He looked like he be in one of them damn Satan churches. His whole profile. Like the vampire in Brooklyn. And I'm just talking about his regular look. He looked like one of them heavy metal, evil, just downright evil individuals in the entertainment business. He made the deal. He held up his end of the bargain. Now he about to be cashing in, and DAZ don't like it. Y'all need to hear this, man. Reg, get that set up.
Got shit to do but hate on me, huh? I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma you up, cuz, on some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a right now, so I'ma you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the alone. Leave me alone, cuz. You up. Leave me alone.
You can call me anything, but don't call me bro. Yo, what's up, y'all? There's Dylan, man. Kicking up the dust, nigga. You already know. You know what these things do. Yeah.
Oh man, this is sad to watch, man, because we all was raised up listening to their music. We all thought they had some flow on the mic. They was a family, it was a DPG thing. And this is what it boils down to. They 50 plus, and now they want to beef it out when they way past their prime. Because Snoop Dogg is not trying to come up off that money. If he really sacrificed his soul and all, he sold his soul just to be the man, he know that he might as well live it to the fullest while he still got it, because they gonna make him a gimp when he get to where he going. He start rapping in the wheelchair, got a second chance at life. Next thing you know, they had the pool party, thick chicks in the jacuzzi. He smoking weed and all. He talk about it in the song. All you gotta do is go listen to the lyrics, man. All this came about after he done sold his soul and all his enjoyment. He never forget his deal, man. He know he done made a deal. He know that's the only thing. He know he a negative force in the world, man. That's how he get paid. And now he the owner of Death Row, and shit getting ugly. Y'all gotta see this.
This is the origin of the story. E1 was Koch. Remember this, do your search. Koch turned into E1. Bad business, they had to change the name. E1 turns into Monarch. Bad business. So over those years, Suge Knight had a deal with Alan Grunblatt, which ran E1, which ran Koch, which ran Monarch, to take everyone's music. So 15 years go by, another 15 years go by, it's 30 years. Time is up on that. I'm already on Monarch, Koch, all the names they got, I'm on their ass. These the white boys. So you know what they do? A football pass it to Snoop, thinking he can manipulate and get everybody because DAZ is on our ass. They held back my publishing, saying that I signed my publishing over. Come to find out, they didn't. They released that money to me. Snoop know about it. He was involved in that situation. He know about that. He showed me all the paperwork that goes down in the place. So I'm looking at all this shit, you know what I mean, taking pictures in my eyes, but I also have a copy of it myself. See, I have to see what they have and what I have to see what I don't have to see what I need to have. You know what I mean? So it's a up situation, man, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people that were stealing, and you know.
He in his mama basement, Family upstairs arguing over that leftover macaroni and cheese. Y'all hear all that noise in the background? He doing bad. They mistaking him for Beetlejuice when he out there in them streets. The only thing he got is them plaques. And hopefully he don't hawk them bitches, man. That might be all. They might come and confiscate them plaques once they find out where he got them at. He probably stole that from death row when Suge got locked up. He ran in there, took all the masters, took all the plaques off the walls. He robbed the whole damn studio and took it back to the basement. Look at this.
You know what I mean? Dr. Dre got his shit, but there's no paperwork on the Chronic album. On the Chronic album. There's no paperwork on the Chronic album. You know what I mean? So he just sold it. I was figuring out myself, how in the Dr. Dre got 200 million? And he only got 2 albums. You know, the mother was don't count, but he only got 2 albums, the Chronic and the Chronic 2001. So he sold this one. As you can see, our name and everything is off the albums and shit like that. And man, that's a situation. But like I said before, all y'all talking shit out there, I see you. I ain't scared of you. I'm going to keep calling you what I'm calling you.
It ain't nothing he can do, y'all. There's nothing he can do. Nothing at all, man. The money is gone. He know the money gone. That's why Snoop Dogg said what he said. He said, I'm going to fuck you up. Ugh.
I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'm gonna you up, cuz, on some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a right now, so I'm gonna you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the alone. Leave me alone, cuz. You up.
Snoop sitting on $1 billion and he talking about you broke, you fucked up right now. That ain't humble at all, man. You figure that with all his blessings, he need to be humble at least. But y'all must ain't know about Snoop Doggy Dogg, man. He know he a damn devil. He ain't never said he wasn't. Look. Just evil. They crying, thinking that he ain't gonna make it out the hospital. His ass done wheeled to the studio in his wheelchair just to put together that evil ass music. Man, sickness. He the creepiest nigga in rap. And somehow, some way, everybody else done died, done fell off, went to jail, and he the only one still hanging on, man. But that's Negro here nor there. Let me take a little detour real quick. See what's going on with my peoples in the building. Yo, I need to see who out there, man. We gonna take 5 just to see what that comment section looking like, man. If you in the building watching, leave a comment so I could show you some love in the comment section, yo. Cause we gotta figure this out tonight. It's looking like Snoop Dogg getting ready to sacrifice DAZ Dillinger. DAZ running his mouth a little too much. Pammy in the building. What it do, 12? Dada Math kicking it. Dope Style, Nina. Sec Thomas is over there too. The Morning Beer Podcast pulled up. So much love for all y'all, man. Sean Pimpin', what it do, pimp? I see you over there, man. The Invisible Girl is listening. So glad y'all in the building. It's a whole bunch of stuff we about to be talking about tonight, so we might as well go ahead and get into it. Hold on, man. You gotta get this thing straightened out. I don't like the fact. Yeah, let that thing go. That's ridiculous. Okay, we good now. We cooking. And everybody here, so let's just go get into it. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. We gonna take it right here. Listen at this.
Okay.
Hold on, what's going on? Okay, y'all listening? Okay, here we go. Run that back.
Okay. Oh, so you own everything. So that's all your stuff. Now you were saying something about the Paul. Now what are you talking about with the Paul?
Well, like I was saying, the paw is trademarked. Like I told Snoop, you got rejected and I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? So that was the moneymaker. The paw is like the Apple sign, like I said before. And like I said, they tried to go behind my back and trademark all my work and then flung my face like, yeah, nigga, we got it, nigga. That's all we wanted, nigga, because I'm finna sell everything for $1 billion to Universal. You know what I mean? But shh, don't be selling my shit.
Now, what do you mean by selling? He said he was going to sell it, or what? They're selling Death Row, the new Death Row that just came.
Snoop, everything Snoop's involved with, he gonna sell all that shit for $1 billion. You know, the motherfuckers cashing niggas out for their catalog, and then he sell that shit, and he just start over and make new music. You know, it's easy. You sell what you got. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got all that money. I mean, I don't count niggas' pocket, but I got my own pocket. You know what I mean?
Now, how many albums is over there? At Death Row? Because you were saying that it was the Doggy Style, and it was 2 other ones you was talking about.
Yeah, you know, the shit that I got on the wall right here, you know what I'm saying? The Chronic is already going back to Dr. Dre. Tupac took all his greatest hits album, all his shit back over to Amaru. So what is left on Death Row? But I'm coming to get my shit, so what's going to be left on Death Row? So he got to make new catalog, and that's where all the new cats come in at, you know what I'm saying? And making new content, you know what I mean? And
now you still have albums and stuff over there at Death Row, or what do you have over there? Now, are you part owner of it, or?
I'm not an owner.
Okay.
No.
Now, do you own anything over there, or do you write anything?
My publishing and my rights and all that other type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Songs of Songs is in publishing deals. So you might have this one song, you know what I'm saying, there's Doggy Dog World or something. So somebody might sample that song. And now you got different songs made off that songs that you get a piece of that catalog. Now your catalog is a little bit more longer now.
Okay, so now you have...
Oh my God, this man pipe dreaming, y'all. He got a bunch of pipe dreams. He convinced himself that he's entitled, like they wasn't doing bad business and signing bad contracts. I'm pretty sure he not entitled to a dime. The DAZ ain't about to get a nickel out of Snoop Dogg. He'll fight him in church before he give him a dime. Cause if he pay DAZ, it's gonna be a bunch of people crawling out the dumpster trying to get paid too. And now that he made it public, he definitely not getting paid. He should have kept his mouth shut. Real G's move in silence. Why he doing all this talking, man? Now people know what to look out for. Ain't nobody trying to share $1 billion. Ain't nobody trying to share $5. That's fucked up. Making all them beats, smoking all that weed, don't know how to read or write. It's too late now. Having all them orgies with the dog pound back in the day. Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. They all in the room getting busy while Suge Knight robbing their ass blind, man. It's too late. They calling him Beetlejuice in the hood. It's too late. He looking crazy. Don't get it twisted. Diggity DAZ could rap that ass off. No Diddy. But not at 50, 60 years old, bro. Y'all need to listen at this.
Yeah, sued me for $1 million back in the days. Because I had ran off the Death Row because...
Hold on, y'all.
Is a Daz Dillinger Locks album on the way.
Most definitely I'm producing...
Yeah, man, Super Politics and fucking gems here on the Punchline Academy, Sirius XM, Shade 45. My God, Daz motherfucking Dillinger is here. Let's play something. What you want to hear?
Whatever you want to play.
All right, let's play something off the project you just dropped. Talk about that project.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back 3. You know what I'm saying? I had dropped 2 a month before, and then I had dropped 1 in 1998.
Yeah.
And now I'm back again with a new album called Rotation.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? And 15 songs, you know what I'm saying? And just going in, having fun. It's all about having fun with the music.
All right, let's play some new Left Lane Heat. My God, Daz Dillinger is here.
Yes,
the
sir.
Punchline Academy, Shade 45, Sirius XM. That was brand new Daz Dillinger here on the Punchline Academy. God.
body slam his big ass. You know what I'm saying? I was little, but he got little legs.
Yeah.
He's got to figure it out.
Yeah. So like, because obviously, I mean, we're adults now, right? And
I'm 52 years old.
Exactly.
1960.
So
I started out at 15.
Yeah, so we are like 30 years removed
Most definitely.
from that time. And
Bullshit.
is this like a cloud that
A stain.
that never go because it's like you're always attached
A
to
stain in the Gucci suit that won't even come out.
Like an annoying thing.
When you got
Oh man, this is farewell to it, y'all. It's over for Diggity Daz. He gonna spend the rest of his days fighting, trying to get that money. He talking like he the comeback kid. Got a new album out and everything. It's a DPG thing. He got the Death Row jacket on. And he ain't even involved with the business side of things. Damn. Well, why now, Daz? That's what I want to know. Why now? Why he want to get the money now? Why he want to talk about the copyrights and the trademarks? Why he want to wait until Snoop Dogg acquired Death Row? When the other people had it, he's saying that he was trying to get his shit, but come on, man. We know you produced the songs, but did you sign a good contract? Was it a good deal? They want to ignore the legal side of the things. They want to be justified and talk about the justice of it all, but that don't matter. He wouldn't even be speaking about this if the business was good. He'll be somewhere on a yacht chilling with his residuals, his dividends, his points, and all. Snoop Dogg wouldn't even be able to acquire Death Row if the business was right, because it'd be too many hands in the pot. That mean that Suge Knight had full control of everything. It wasn't no business partner. It wasn't no obligations or nothing. He was running Death Row flat out. And Dr. Dre ain't even had no muscle or no control over it or nothing. He ain't had no ownership about nothing. But for Daz to be fighting this fight, Snoop Dogg got to be right. His finances got to be terrible right now, because you got to ask yourself, why now? You know what I'm saying? Listen to this.
Okay, Reggie, I wanted to see if you saw this video a couple weeks back that Compton Rick Rock did, where he went and met up with Snoop Dogg. Did you see that?
I saw that. Shout out Compton Rick Rock, man. Snoop studio is impressive. It looks good. He did a great job on that studio. I was a little disappointed when I saw it, because I was looking at pictures and stuff like that, and I saw all the pictures on the walls and stuff, and I was like, damn, he ain't got no pictures. Oh, fuck everybody else from Death Row, like the Lady of Rage or Danny Boy, or the LBC crew, and Lil C Style and all of them, Big C Style. Okay, forget all that. But at least he should have had a picture of Tupac, right, on the wall. So the part that my boy Compton Rick Rock and his editor put up, there's no pictures of Tupac that they saw. So I called my boy Compton Rick Rock, and I was like, man, that was a good look. Snoop let you in on the studio, and he blessed you with a chain, a Death Row chain, and all of that. And, it was good that you and Snoop got that great relationship. I'm glad he taken to you. And he was like, yeah, man, I ain't got nothing but love and respect for Snoop. Snoop been, looking out. And I was like, cool. So I said, but, man, I was looking at your video, and I wonder, I'm kind of pissed at Snoop. I said, he ain't got no pictures of Tupac nowhere in the studio, nowhere in this hallway and stuff. He was like, Reg, I don't remember not seeing Tupac. He said, maybe if you saying that you didn't see none, he said, I could swear.
They ain't never gonna let him live. Never. They ain't never gonna let him live. He got Aretha Franklin on the wall, Michael Jackson, James Brown, Curtis Blow. They worried about Tupac. That East Coast, West Coast beef ain't never gonna stop. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Sucking his teeth, trying to start the drama over Pac. 50 years later, if you don't sit your old ass down, do y'all hear this? Oh, he and his feelings about it. His grandkids don't know what's worrying him on Christmas Eve. He worried about Tupac picture being in Snoop Dogg studio. Make your own damn studio and put all the pictures of Tupac up there that you like, man. That's what he really need to do. Okay, let me see what's going on with my people out there, man. Yo, y'all good? We good? Okay, I'm good. How y'all feeling? That's what I'm concerned about. Snoop Dogg done sold his soul, and he completely evil. And he got all the money in the world. You can tell, and I ain't trying to talk about the man kids, because I don't like talking about celebrity kids, man. But you can always tell with the kids, man. Let me give y'all a prime example, just in case y'all think I'm trying to be mean about Snoop Dogg's kids. Thought that was Jennifer Hudson. Hold on, who did I type in Jennifer Hudson? I thought that was motherfucking Leslie Jones for a minute, man. Reg, what is this, man? This ain't what I asked you to type in. Are you high? Man, get this off the screen, man. What's wrong with you? I do apologize, y'all. What's wrong with you? My bad. Wow. What was that all about, man? Look, we hiring, man. If anybody out there need a job, y'all want to help me out, we taking applications because this shit is just bizarre. Wow. What was that, Reg? My bad. Oh, man, this dude is fucking crazy, yo. We just gonna move on to the next segment. Wow. That blew my mind real quick. And remember what I told y'all, man. That boy Snoop Dogg sold him soul to the devil, and that's why he got all this money. He twisted. He evil, man. That motherfucker came and got his soul and put him on death row. It don't get no more gothic than that. He the hip hop Ozzy Osbourne. Look at his face. He's serious about this shit, man. This ain't his first time. He been doing like this. It metamorphosized in front of your ass, man. It's bizarre. He told you how he became wealthy. He told you what he did in order to be that Snoop DOCZ. And y'all thought he was playing? Dr. Dre did it too. Now he in the car smoking weed with the devil, man. He must ain't passed the blunt. Hold on, look at this shit, y'all. Oh my God. Oh no, he going to weed smoke. He went in the weed smoke. He went in the weed smoke. Oh my God. He went in the weed smoke. What do that tell you, people? What do that tell you? It's the influence. It's what they call it, a gateway drug. It opens a gate, a doorway for something to enter you. And that's his gateway drug. That's why he stays smoked out all the time. So he can always be in a position to do dirty deeds. That's fucked up, man. He hopped in that man blunt. That's wicked. It's the drugs, insane in the midbrain. It's the chronic that keep him in that state, keep him possessed, man. And while he living the life of lavish, he gotta stay high, cause that's the only way that damn devil gonna be activated in his ass. People call him a sellout, or he'll you know, he doing deeds for people, for them other peoples or whatever. And this is basically telling you what time it is, man. But that's Negro here nor there. We're gonna move on, cause I could talk about it for days. It's an old ass video. I could talk about it for years. She Hip Lock is here. What it do, 12? Pammy still kicking it. We got Joyce Christian here. M-Biz getting ready is already here. Nina. Sean Pimpin', what it do, Pimpin'? Dope Style. Okay. We all here, man. We can have this conversation. We can have all the conversations we want to have. Like I said, man. Hold on. Put the phone. Hold on. How many people we got up here? Make sure y'all hit them like buttons for me, man. Because it's looking like DAZ is going to be the next one to get sacrificed. We all remember what happened with Nate Dogg. And if you want to talk about somebody getting paid for their contributions, Nate Dogg, if he was still alive, he could have took home the whole Death Row catalog. Because it was his vocals that was making a lot of them hits. Even Dr. Dre's album, The Chronic, Nate Dogg was on there plenty of times, both of the Chronics. Even when he left Death Row and did his album on Aftermath, Nate Dogg was all over that. Hey, 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 smoke weed every day. Imagine what type of publishing he can get off of that alone if Nate Dogg was still alive. But somehow, some way, they got him out the picture quick. Warren G would have had to split all of his money with Nate Dogg when it all boils down to it. When people trying to get their publishing and their masters and their seniority rights. Again, Warren G would have had to pay Nate Dogg. Snoop would have had to pay Nate Dogg a whole bunch. He probably would have he probably contributed more collectively than all of them did. Nate Dogg ventured out, started doing features with Jadakiss. East Coast artists had Nate Dogg on the hooks. Motherfucking Ludacris, I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes. He started to get international attention, and I believe Snoop Dogg was jealous. Cause he could have been the owner of Death Row. That's just my theory, man. But one thing for sure, Snoop Dogg did sell his soul for Death Row. Listen at DAZ, y'all.
What's up, y'all? It's DAZ Dillinger. We back, part 2, rotation. You hear me?
So Daz, what you got going on new? So we see you have a new album out, and so what's that all about?
I mean, you know, putting pressure where I apply it at, you know, having fun with the music, you know what I'm saying? At the age 52, I still love doing music and drive music, and I give a fuck who like it or don't like it because it's mine. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the music is mine. You know what I mean? And I own it.
Okay, oh, so you own everything. So that's all your stuff. Now, you were saying something about the paw. Now, what are you talking about with the paw?
Well, like I was saying, the paw is trademarked. Like I told Snoop, you got rejected and I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? So that was the money maker. The paw is like the Apple sign, like I said before. And like I said, they tried to go behind my back.
He's sitting like he need to be on the porch with this podcast, y'all. He's sitting like he need to be in a rocking chair or something. That's how he's sitting. He's sitting like all he got left is some shit to talk. Just like Snoop Dogg. It's starting to make sense to me, man. When Snoop said what he said, it's making perfect sense now. Look.
I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma you up, cuz. On some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a right now, so I'm gonna you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the alone. Leave me alone, cuz. You up. Leave me alone.
You can call me anything, but don't call me bro. Yo, what's
You know, for all the West Coast legends out there, everybody that been on the radio, all the West Coast radio jockeys, people that put out good West Coast music, shout out to the West Coast, man. But I see a doomsday ahead for those West Coast legends out there. Because they put out a lot of filth, a lot of dirt back in them days, man. I see a lot of heat coming from the Florida rap scene too. The Trick Daddies and the Uncle Luke's, they gonna have their day in court. Allegations out the ass. Mob ties, ain't no telling when. But I could see them making big news. I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I like to see brothers doing good, but if they wanted to shut all this shit down, with the stuff they've been putting out for the past 40 years, it wouldn't be hard to do. All they could do is just write them off as criminals. Take all they masters. It's easy to clean up what's left of hip hop. They already demonstrated that with Diddy, and he was a big fish. And they made him look like a damn sardine by the time they got done with him, man. So Snoop Dogg is the top dog. He number one. Y'all know, just like in any dope movie, they want to wait until you max out, reach your fullest potential before they chop you up and eat your ass like some bass. They want to fatten you up as fat as you can get. Snoop Dogg is still showing earning potential. He's still a good earner. So they let him rock out. They'll give him the world so when it's all said and done, they could dissect his ass and eat for generations, man. It's like they want to fill a balloon up with water just so it can pop, so they can get it all over their face. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're about to get back into this. Y'all need to listen to Uncle DAZ, because he exposing some things that a lot of people didn't know about Snoop Dogg, man. I knew they was cousins and stuff, but I didn't know that they was from Mississippi. So Snoop Dogg country, and so is DAZ. They all country. That's why he's sitting there like he on the porch, because that's what they do down in the South. Let me put the phone up there. 8-224-1349. Look, man, the phone line's open. Y'all can feel free to call in. I left the number in the live chat on the side. And the reason why I put the number up there is because I know it's somebody out there listening that need somebody to talk to, man. I don't mind doing counseling every now and then, because I know there's people out there that's hurting in silence. And they are hurting in silence for years. But what you got to realize is that it's taking a toll on your body. Whatever disturbing your mind is also affecting your body. So you got to release them things, just like taking a dump. And I'm using my platform so you can take a psychological dump to relieve yourself, man. That's why the phone number up there. Feel free to call. I know it's somebody out there listening. You in pain. You going through it. You looking for a breakthrough. But in order for you to have a breakthrough, you need to let me give you the breakdown of what's really going on in the world today, man. There's plenty of changes happening. Way too many to keep up with. But for you specifically, you need to be concerned on your own personal changes, man. So the opportunity is here. You can continue living your life, lost in the fog, feeling detached or attached to negative things. It's only one way to let loose, man. You're going to have to call. You know who you are. I know you listening. But that's Negro here nor there. We're about to get deep off into this thing. We're about to go deep. Y'all ready? Here we go.
and trademark all my work and then flung my face like, yeah, nigga, we got it, nigga. That's all we wanted, nigga, because I'm finna sell everything for $1 billion to Universal. You know what I mean? But shh. I'll be selling my shit.
Now, what do you mean by selling? He said he was going to sell it, or what they're selling Death Row, the new Death Row that just came?
Snoop, everything Snoop's involved with, he gonna sell all that shit for $1 billion. You know, the motherfuckers cashing niggas out for their catalog. And then he sell that shit and he just start over and make new music. You know, it's easy. You sell what you got. You know what I'm saying? You got all that money. I mean, I don't count niggas' pocket, but I got my own pocket. You know what I mean?
Now, how many albums is over there? Now, how many albums is over there at Death Row? Because you were saying that it was the Doggy Style and it was 2 other ones you was talking about.
Yeah, you know, the shit that I got on the wall right here, you know what I'm saying? The Chronic is already going back to Dr. Dre. Tupac, all his greatest hits album, all his albums, all his shit back over to Amaru. So what is left on Death Row? But I'm coming to get my shit, so what's going to be left on Death Row? So he got to make new catalog. And that's where all the new cats come in at. You know what I'm saying? Making new content. You know what I mean?
Now you still have albums and stuff over there at Death Row, or what do you have over there? Now, are you part owner of it, or?
No, I'm not an owner.
Okay.
No.
Now, do you own anything over there, or do you write anything?
My publishing and my rights and all that other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Songs of Songs is in publishing deals. So you might have this one song, you know what I'm saying, that's Doggy Dog World or something. So somebody might sample that song. And now you got different songs off their songs that you get a piece of that catalog. Now your catalog is a little bit more longer now.
Okay.
All right, man. We're going to take a little break on DAZ and move on to something more deep than what he talking about. Because this is a fight he not going to be able to win. That's clear. That's obvious. We can move on. But the thing about it is, a lot of people feel entitled in life when they shouldn't feel so entitled. A lot of people feel entitled to your life. A lot of people feel entitled to your energy, and that's the worst thing ever, man. When somebody feels entitled to your energy, and now you stuck. It's like being handcuffed to somebody, man. It could be through relation, it could be a relative, it could be a coworker or anything. It could be a job, whatever it is, man. It functions off of sucking you dry. Y'all gotta look at this. Hold on, get it together.
Hey, yo, why Snoop Dogg ain't helping Diddy? Why ain't Diddy's my friend? Diddy. Help your friend, Snoop Dogg. You right there with him.
Damn, that's fucked up. Ultimate. When you start doing hate shit like that, that is beyond annoying. And it's like, why as a man would you want to annoy another man? Especially somebody that you came up with. You see they goofy ass, your little cousin. It gotta hit different because this is family. You know what I'm saying? Playing internet games. Look.
Hey, yo, why Snoop Dogg ain't helping Diddy? Why ain't Diddy's my friend? Diddy. Help your friend, Snoop Dogg. You right there with him.
That's fucked up. He's sitting over there getting high. Think about how much he hates Snoop. He's seeing everything happening in the news, wishing it was Snoop instead of Diddy going to jail. That way he could take the Death Row catalog and be the king of the West Coast. He's sitting there with hate on his brain. Then he decided to pick up his phone and make a short about it. That's sad, man. That's what money will do, especially when they start talking about big numbers. People that been haters all along decide, fuck it, I might as well show my true colors. Look at this. Hold on. Get this together. What is it?
E1 turns into Monarch. Bad business. So over those years, Suge Knight had a deal with Alan Grunblack, which ran...
You niggas still breathing? Rats. Show y'all niggas what's up. People go.
Oh, it's over for this nigga. It's a done deal, Playboy. You granddaddy status. The good days is gone. You making ugly faces online. This is retarded. Was he always special needs? Or did he lose his mind recently? Tracy Morgan got a big family, I know that. This nigga fit into the Tracy Morgan family. Man, I don't even want, this is sad to look at, man. It's embarrassing. When you doing good, but your people's not. Y'all see how that look? It's a bad look, man. But you know, people never satisfied though. No matter what you do, they not gonna be satisfied. So after a while, you figure, what's the point in trying to please people or do things to make people happy when you know that they'll never be satisfied? I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg came to that conclusion a long time ago, and that's why DAZ looks so damn hurt. Because that's a hell of a... Snoop Dogg got some serious star power, man. I mean, he all the way up there with the stars. And for people, they just want him to grace them with something. And he like, well, goddamn. Shit, but I guess that's what happened when you sell your soul. And you connect with him every time you hit the blunt. It's evil. He on that devil shit his whole career. That's an upside down cross in the church. So what church he at? It ain't no holy church. It ain't no when he in there praying, who he praying to? And they made sure they put the light on it so you could see what type of cross it is, man. So yeah, he a different type of player in the game. That boy gothic. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let me show y'all something. Cause y'all probably never seen it, but I've been seen it, man. I remember when I was a kid, I seen it. I was thinking to myself, something not right about this guy. Hold on. I knew something was up with this dude when I seen this album cover. He had the slick hair, the skinny mustache, his face, it looked blasphemous Christ-like. Like a black Christ or something like that. And it makes sense because the same way he wore his hair in that music video, on that, he looked just like this on the cover of his album. Same type of hair. Mustache. He really serious about this shit. He ain't joking about it now one time. This is some real life stuff. This man looked like with Snoop Dogg, hairline, everything. Motherfucking Count Blackula. I don't even want to tell y'all about my dream because I'm scared. I don't even want to talk about it, man. But this motherfucker the devil. And you know, he come off like a family guy and all that shit. And I ain't saying he the worst of the worst, but come on. That motherfucker, he look haunted. When you take a good look at him, it's wicked, man. I'm pretty sure he know that. Somebody auntie returned as a rapper. He gotta be the biggest ghoul to come out of 90s hip hop. Oh man, don't make me do it. Look. Now this dude was on some Charlie Manson. They was on some old other shit with they witchery. I'm trying to say they get into them occult shit, and they start going to them groups or whatever. They be meeting up with them people. Next thing you know, they on some Sammy Davis Jr. shit. And just because they black, you wouldn't expect it, but man, they get caught, they get lost on the dark side too.
Like, look at the world we live in, man. Ain't nothing but murder and mayhem. You're gonna have to pick a side. I'm gonna roll with the devil, man.
Who knows how that go? But that's how it goes down. Look at this. Now y'all knew the shit was evil when you seen the bones and shit. Y'all see the bone? Do y'all see the bones and the dead bodies and shit? They rap about Armageddon. That's what they was into, man. In the same way Snoop Dogg was looking on that album cover with the all black, with just his head, that goes to show that they all into that shit, man. What was the name of that group? That rock group that had the same cover? Hold on, let me do this, man. Because I swear, they be evil. What was the name of that group? Let me see. I don't want to say it was this group, but it could have been this group. If it wasn't Guns N' Roses, who was it? Because they had their heads as the skulls on the damn cross. And that's some old twisted shit too. Let me do it like this. They did the shit. Queen did the shit. Who else? It was a bunch of them that did their album covers just like that. And you know, they a part of some wicked shit. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna keep on talking about it. Cause I know y'all scary asses can't handle the truth. So I'm gonna leave it alone, man. Let me check on y'all real quick, cause I know sometimes the information get a little too heavy. Next thing you know, you don't crawl under the bed. I don't want y'all to have to go through that tonight. Joy said, and they still miss everybody. I'm talking everybody. Evil, the words that came out your mouth. You talking about me or Snoop Dogg? But that's Negro here, no there, man. Somebody said MFers are the show, and the extra losers are included. Show boats. LOL, ha. No yachts, though. I don't know if you planned on being a rapper back in the day, but I don't know what slang the kids would use to define your rap, but I'm pretty sure they would say it's booty. Cause those bars, these motherfuckers are the show, and the extra losers are included. Show boats, ha ha ha. No yacht though. Boo. Let's move on, man. What was that? Spit that booty 16 in the chat. Somebody need to put the weed down. And what was that? Okay, let's get back to DAZ. Y'all listening? Here we go.
So now you have some Tupac songs and what all do you have going on over there?
I mean, you know, I got all the Tupac stuff. That's separate, though. You know what I'm saying? But the Death Row stuff from Gamma on up, not from the past. I'm talking about Gamma on up. You know what I'm saying? From 22 on up. It's like he said, I'm going to give everybody back their publishing. You lie. You ain't paid nobody since day one. You trying to starve niggas out. But you can't starve me out. You can starve them other niggas out, but everybody complaining over there. I just want what's mine, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you haven't got paid for any of your stuff, or how does that work? They just able to take it and it just becomes theirs,
I mean,
or?
You know, that bankruptcy shit, Snoop bought this shit, you know what I'm saying? Till now, from 22 now, got to pay us. And right now they in there trying to change all the percentages. I don't know what the fuck they doing to say, here, this is what we owe you. You can't just come up with a number and all that other type of shit. Cause the split, I mean, y'all doing this, listen, you guys are really accepting Suge Knight paperwork. All that paperwork Suge Knight had in there that you let me see was fraudulent because you told me, and I got the same paperwork, because my lawyer got the same paperwork where people was forging people's name and all that shit, and you're still abiding by what he got because it's so much money. Like I told everybody else, Death Row makes so much money, you got to steal.
Wow. So basically you saying everything was over there fraudulent and forged?
Yeah, everything is forged over there, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of paperwork over there that Reggie Wright and Suge Knight and them was doing, and everybody was hiding shit. Imagine losing your house and losing everything that you fucking work for. Who named you gonna hurry up and put it in, sign it over, just to, you know what I mean? The pandemonium and panicking.
Wow.
Damn, man. When old people vent, it's never a good look, man. They always gonna sound crazy. They vent too late. They start to vent when the details don't matter no more. They want to vent when it's absolutely nothing you can do about the situation. If they would have been venting back in the day, they would have never even made a deal with Death Row. They wouldn't even have produced the songs. They wouldn't have been in the video. If they was venting back in the day when the money was coming in, they wouldn't have to vent today. So it's sad to see. Ain't nothing he can do but run his mouth. And he figures since that's the only thing he can do, that's what he gonna do. And Snoop Dogg ain't trying to hear it. Cause he paid the cost to be the boss. When he was making them dark deals, influencing the masses, filling up the prisons, people dying off of his music. Shit, he got more bodies than a war veteran with his craft. Snoop Dogg responsible for more deaths than the Crips all put together with his music. So is DAZ. But that's Negro here nor there, man. I'm just gonna keep it moving. It's an evil ass entertainment industry. But hell, you gotta give the people what they want. But in order to make it to the top in that business, you gotta be a part of what they got going on. What was Snoop Dogg reading when he was in high school, man? How did he get on? Did Dr. Dre put him on? Did they pull him to the side, take him somewhere, and show him some shit? Or was it the weed? What if it was the weed that got into him, that put him in the position to roll with this team? What he been conjuring up? What been plaguing him? What done latched on to him? It's like a parasite. He might can't help it. DAZ, now's the time to just let it go, bro. That's all I want to say about it. Because on Docs Daily, we have conversations about various things. And right about now, it's time to switch it up a little bit. Because there's things going on in the world. And we got to be aware of what's happening all around us, man. If it's some breaking news that need to be broke, I'm going to be the one to break the news, regardless of what we got going on. Because sometimes it's really that important, man. So we're about to get into some stuff, and I hope y'all ready, because this might change your life. Let me do this real quick. It's official, everybody. And I hate to take a detour like this, but it's happening. Chinese food pizzas. You down or no? They got that General Tao all on the pizza. They got beef and broccoli. They got yeah, they doing the Chinese food on the pizzas. Y'all with it? It look like it got a little bit of rice in there on the pizza. You gonna take a bite or no? They put them puppies on there real thick. So y'all can get a big bite. Put the whole cat up on the damn slice of pizza. They put pepper on there with extra pepper. But it's on the pizza. Y'all with it? Or is this a no-go? They saying it's good. It's going down in the hood, man. They fucking it up. They getting General Tao pizzas. Asian, Italian fusion going on here. Since they don't sell this nowhere near me, I'm just going to get some Chinese food, get some Panda Express and some Little Caesars and do my own little mashup. I might do that. I'm going to do it soon. I'm going to get the Panda Express. I'm going to get the orange chicken, whatever. Get a Little Caesars. Might put it in the oven together for a little bit and see what it do. But that's Negro in there. Let's get back to DAZ. And matter of fact, I want to hear this for a little bit.
I saw a picture of Tupac and Snoop together. And so you wrong. He do have a picture of Tupac in the video. I mean, in the studio. So I just bring that up to say, hey, if y'all saw that video and y'all was wondering like me, because, we always thinking Snoop is jealous of Tupac and all that, which on a lot of the statements that he's been making, I do kind of agree with y'all on that. For whatever reason, he might be upset with Tupac. But according to my boy Compton Rick Rock, who I do believe he do say that there's some pictures of
this is where I fought the entertainment industry, man. They put these rappers in a position to make a bunch of money. I'm talking about bodyguards. They give these people all these titles. But these men were never educated. Ain't know how to read, ain't know how to write. Making all this money while a puppet master pulling the strings. They're a bunch of pawns to make some billionaire more billions. The whole death row, record label, the staff, the security, the engineer, the janitor, the rappers, a bunch of pawns in some billionaire's game. I'm talking Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Suge Knight, DAZ, Corrupt, the Lady of Rage. Everybody that was involved was nothing but some puppets on some billionaire strings to make them more billions. Now they old. They don't know what the fuck happened, man. They worried about all the wrong shit. They can't come together and see how bad they all been played. They still entertaining the bullshit. They ain't nothing but some puppets on the billionaire strings. Okay, what's going on over here? Somebody said also we have a pic or a few of Pac laying in the tub while males look on and take images of his SMH. Never mind, SMH. We seen those pictures of Tupac as well, man. And they was very disturbing. He had his legs gapped open with some chains swinging between his junk. Eddie Murphy got a new special out, y'all. And I tuned in to watch it. And I want to talk about it real quick because I got Netflix back so I could watch the Diddy documentary, but I feel like I done seen it already because it's the same thing all over again. But Eddie Murphy got a new Netflix special, so I clicked on it. But I noticed something about Eddie that I ain't really know. Maybe I noticed it before, but on the new doc, I really noticed it this time. And I'm starting to think that, a lot of people that get into Hollywood, you gonna have to, get it or let them get in where they fit in type of deal. You know what I'm saying? It's a big plantation. If you want to go in that big house with that man, ain't no telling what he gonna do to you in there. That's all it is, man. They want to get in the big house with the big man, but the big man might want them to drop them draws or something. The big man might want to humiliate you a little bit. Motherfucking haze your ass just by you for you being in a damn house. But that's Negro. And I ain't talking about Eddie Murphy. I love Eddie Murphy, man. I think he's hilarious. I think he's, man, he's naturally funny. Hold on. What the hell? What the hell? Hold on, man. This shit ain't funny, man. What is this? Somebody put a flower in his head with an Amazing Grace haircut. And then they put a little bow tie on him with a leather jacket, no shirt. That's the cover of his album. What is he trying to say with this shit? Somebody might look at this picture and get the wrong idea. Is that what he wanted them to do? Like, I seen your photo in the store. Yes, it's fabulous. I seen you. You're in the record store. I wasn't going to buy it because you're black. But when I seen the flower and the bow tie, I figured, oh, this guy's interesting. Yeah. Like, I had to be a gigolo my whole damn life just to make it in Hollywood, man. A gigolo. Shit, Bobby Brown need to give him his props. Don't be cruel. Dun-dun-dun. You know I never be that cruel to you. Dun-dun-dun. No. Don't be cruel. Dun-dun-dun. He ripped off. Shit, Bobby Brown ripped off Eddie Murphy with the leather pants and stuff. Snorting all that damn coke. As soon as they start to fight, that's when he run to the back. Charlie Murphy come out and suplex your ass. Like, take that, motherfucker. You think my brother's soft? Okay, that's cool. Well, guess what? I ain't. Either you gonna leave my brother alone or I'm gonna do something to your ass. Shit, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. He probably was the biggest booty goon on the set. What the heck? Oh, no, he didn't. This nigga looked back. He looked back at it. What the hell is he doing, man? And why he got that look on his face? He don't put on the wig way too many times, man. He taking this shit a little too. He don't know what to do. Motherfucker look back at it. Come out the coke all on his mustache. He take off that suit and had a whole hotel room smelling like Campbell's soup. Hey, who got the chicken noodle soup, man? Where's the bowl? Where's the bowl? Like, I just took off that fucking sweatsuit, man. That's what's smelling like that.
Like, damn, motherfucker. I thought you had some chicken Campbell soup up in here. Motherfucker got the bedroom smelling like Campbell soup.
I told you, it's that fucking leather suit, man. Can't wear no underwear with that motherfucker. Well, whatever. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. He get real zesty on your ass. When they show Eddie Murphy in the documentary, no, I mean Arsenio Hall, y'all need to see this. It had me wondering, man, what their relationship really like. What was it? Cause I thought that was RuPaul for a little bit. What was their relationship really like, man? How tight is tight? What do they mean they was boys? Cause I got some uncles like that, or some great cousins like that. You think they homies or whatever, but that dude ain't your cousin, and that other dude, that's his man's or whatever. I could see it in his face. Allegedly, these some legends, and I ain't trying to disrespect them. Oh my goodness. This whole shit is crazy. Then they said, I know this ain't got nothing to do with Tupac, man. It's zesty, I know. But y'all need to see this. If somebody busts in here and asks me what I'm doing, I'm gonna be like, ooh, nothing. Nigga, Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill. Make you holla, 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 ooh, yeah. I never go that way. I never did anything like that way. Who told you that? Those are rumors. How long they been spreading those rumors? It's a lie. He be saying that shit while he's standing in front of church, lying his ass off. Like, me and Eddie would never. My best friend, my buddy. We play golf. That's it. I ain't never. I ain't never. I love Eddie like a brother. These people, they've been spreading these rumors for years. The more he talked, the more his head start steaming. Who knows? We don't know these people. These rumors, allegations, and speculations and things. Oh, no, he didn't. Is he serious? Y'all see this? They greasy and black. That's how you know they wrong. Like, oh, we just came by to say hello. Yes. You think he be the mama from the clumps? Like, Eddie, snap out of it. Snap, snap. Oh, my bad, motherfucker. He done been in character so much to where we don't know if he possessed by these characters. This the crazy part. Y'all need to see this. And we gonna talk about Snoop Dogg and stuff. Hope I spelled that shit right. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Did y'all know that he was a ventriloquist ever since he was a kid? His mother bought him a puppet when he was a little kid. And ain't no telling what channeled that doll and drove this nigga crazy. Drove it crazy. So when you see him doing all them characters and stuff, that's what he would make them voices for the damn puppet. He got puppets of Bill Cosby and Richard Pryor, and he used them shits often. Hold up. Hello, who this is?
Hi, Sean. This is Angel.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey,
can you hear
what's
me?
going on? Yeah, we hear you. What's going on?
Saw you on. You threw your number on the screen. I had to call. I felt compelled to call you.
Yes, we would love to hear what you got on your mind. We would love to hear the reason why you called in tonight.
It's several topics that that caught my attention. It's sad that Death Row is split up, and he's gonna gain all the money, from their hard work. And I understand his cousin being upset about it. And he's looking for an even split, some kind of way.
No diggity, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? And you said there's several things. So I know you ecstatic and over enthusiastic about sharing this information with the people because I was on the roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here. I'm kicking it like Bruce Lee, Jet Li, and Jackie Chan. So I know you called in with that same energy. So let's get to it. Yeah.
And then Arsenio, I always looked at him as being bisexual. He can't hide it. He just has that face. They put too much makeup on him. That's,
But
it's clearly seen.
can you blame them when in their era, You had the Princes, the Michael Jacksons of the world. You had the Barges. Everybody had a face full of makeup. It don't matter what show you watch from back in the day. With the TVs being more enhanced, you can see the makeup now. You watch one of them old movies, you be like, God damn, they had on a lot of makeup. So that was a part of the industry standard for this shit.
Yeah, they made the boys look real pretty.
You gonna be on the big screen, the silver screen. That's Hollywood, the box office. You goddamn right, you gonna have on some makeup.
Yeah, I don't know. That was their way of trying to make them look appealing, but the majority of the people that's on television, they have appeal. So it was. I just think that was another demonic way to exploit them, go on and get them to switch over to the other side real quick.
No doubt, no doubt. Do you feel like Snoop Dogg sold his soul for fortune and fame? Because I keep showing this video to where he's basically telling people the deal that he made in order to be Snoop Doggy Dogg. So it don't get no more obvious than that.
Yeah, he did it. He did it. I mean, you can see the transition in him. The album cover, that was a good one that you showed us. But yeah, you could see that. You could see the transition in that man.
That's what's up, man. You know what? Every time you call in, we have a blast. And we just had another one, man. Your conversation is always exceptional. That's why every time you call in, I will accept and pick up the phone, man. We got so much love for you, my love. And the next time we go live, you know the number, nothing but love for you, baby. We're going to holler at you later, man. I'm so glad she called in with that hot information that she just spit. I mean, damn. I was lost until she helped me figure it out. Because this news is so exclusive. People calling in and giving more information on top of information. What y'all got to say about that? But anyway, I want to hear what Uncle DAZ had to say, because he pissed off about it. He not getting no money. Snoop is the man. Regardless of how we feel about it, Snoop is the man. And he just a little man. But he want to act like he the big man because he made some beats or whatever the case was. That Dr. Dre claimed they was screwing him since day one. Why would he think that's going to change now? Is it because he got seniority? He got a senior citizen discount. Now he feel like he entitled to all of the shit because he old. That's what Dad sound like right now. Maybe I'm wrong, but the more he talk, the more it look like he don't have no control over the situation. Look at this.
Interesting. So now, let's jump gears real quick. Now, what made you come up with the rotation? Because that's a different type of feel.
I mean, antagonizing them niggas, death row, rotation, I'm in rotation. You can't stop what I'm doing, nigga. I'm in full motherfucking rotation, nigga. Skirting out, owning my own shit, making all the money, chilling, and controlling my own destiny.
So you just living it up in your own world?
No, just ownership, living my life beyond death row. You know what I mean? The same shit that you're doing. Everybody doing it now. So what's the difference of signing to a label?
Right. Yeah, because you can go independent on your own with the Instagram and everything they have now. So
if you're gonna win, you're gonna win.
Now you have hard copies. Now you're making CDs, or you still living with streams?
I'm streaming and making CDs. I used the streaming platform as a listening station. Like back in the days when we used to have at the warehouse and Sam Goody, how you can listen to the music before you buy it.
Okay.
That's my motto of using Spotify and all these other fuck-ass streaming motherfuckers. That's my take on that. For you to come by that.
Man, the money he made over the years, y'all, come on, y'all, think about it. The paper he done stack. Doing shows, producing. He ain't finagle that into no other type of money. What if the music stopped selling? Well, hell, we could live off our royalties and residuals. Not if you don't know how to do business. They sold themselves real cheap in the 90s, man. Cheaper than any era that came before them. Those gangster rappers, they sold themselves dirt cheap. If you doing gangster rap, that just goes to show how cheap you really are. It don't get no cheaper than that. If you doing some boom bop hip hop rap, they'll give you a better deal than a gangster rapper. You'll have more dignity. Shit, and even if the paper look big, the damage that you doing ain't even worth the cost to your services. Remember that, what part was it? It was in that movie. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. It's only gonna take a second, man. Y'all need to see this. Let me see if I could do this real quick.
No person.
Oh, okay. This the thing that I'm talking about. Now, in Straight Outta Compton, no, that's the wrong scene. Let me get it together. That wasn't the right scene. Okay, here you go. Look. In the Straight Outta Compton movie or whatever, it was riots and shit going on. When they got it popping, they had Ice Cube rolling through the city. When they out there rioting and looting and doing all this, it turned into anarchy. You can't tell me they music didn't play a part in the rebellion that was happening in those LA riots and things. They music started to turn people into savages, doing shit they ain't normally do. They music took it to a whole, I mean, the streets was already bad, but the music took it to a whole nother level to where it turned into Grand Theft Auto because they was entranced with this fucking negativity all damn. Music ain't never been that negative until NWA came out. Never in human history. There's never a time in ancient history where they put out negative music. Music ain't even meant to be negative. And why would it be? These motherfuckers, they changed the world with this ignorance that they put out. So yeah, man, that's a horrible legacy to have. And now that they old, they realizing that they sold themselves. Gangster rap sold themselves so cheap to where the history, it's going to have to be a special history book for them to keep the human history clean. It's a stain. It's so blasphemous that in the future, the kids ain't going to be able to explain their ancestors. When they look for their ancestors, all they going to come across is savages. Even in entertainment, it's going to be every last one of their ancestors going to be a savage. From the R&B singers to the rappers, the actors. That's going to be some hard shit to explain. They can't put out no Afrocentric books in the future like they could now about Egypt and Kemet and all that. It's going to be about Death Row and Bad Boy. The Bloods and the Crips. Can you imagine people trying to discover their ancestry and they have to talk about the Bloods and the Crips? And how it spread all across America. Now it's African American history. That's some, man, we was embarrassed to look at the damn slavery books in kindergarten. Imagine the books they gonna have to look at online or whatever the case is. They gonna get their history from TMZ.com. Ain't that about a bitch? But that's Negro here, no there. Okay, I need some more water. How y'all feeling out there? Y'all good? Let me double check on my peoples real quick. Baby. What up, y'all? So glad y'all tuning in. Like I said, them phone lines open, man. Snoop Dogg done sold his soul. You know what he did. It was a sneaky deal. It was a freaky deal, man. He should have never did it. But that's what he did. That motherfucker came. That's Snoop Dogg. That's him. That's his alter ego. That's what came in there. The Snoop DOCZ. That's who came in the window. He wasn't none of that, but Suge Knight said he was Snooper Duper when he first met him, man. There's some twisted shit. And in order to keep that going, he gotta hit that weed faithfully, man. As soon as he hit the weed, that's when that alter ego go into his body. And he be the Snoop double jizzle and this slap a bitch pow. It's sickening, man. What's wrong with him? Did he sell his soul for death row? He got a lot of explaining to do, man. And you know, there's levels to this. There's people that will see this video and say, oh my God, he's exposing the truth. Like, darling, get Sammy on the phone. We have to fly out to New York City. There's this young man. He's on Instagram. He said some things he shouldn't have said online. He shouldn't have said it. Now they know about our society. We have to figure out how to get in contact with this man. And then next thing you know, the doorbell ring and there's some vampires on your damn ring cam. But that's Negro here nor there. There's levels to this shit, man. Some people take that Halloween shit too seriously. They're like, oh, it's time for the cookies, the golems, and the goblins. Like, goddamn, you need to go back to the UK or calm down on that Halloween shit. Snoop Dogg, one of them people. He gothic. You know what I'm saying? Everything about him. Y'all need to see this because it gets worse. I know y'all seen it. The creepiest you ever seen in your life. It was a wall of people with doodle in. It was just sick. It was so disgusting. And it was devastating. It was bad, man. It was creepy. He in that shit deep. He all the way down with it. You can tell. He can't hide it. He all the way into it. He love it. He know what he is. And he know he ain't right. He made the deal of a lifetime. I made my deal, cuz. Anything I want, everything I want. Destruction is to be had. If these niggas ain't dying in the street, then I ain't making no money. Allegedly, man. It may not even be that deep. But it's looking like it's that deep. Because DAZ ain't getting paid. And he running his mouth. Now people looking at Snoop like, damn, boy, you must be the Antichrist or something. Because everybody doing bad except for you. Even DAZ doing bad. Corrupt. All of them. Snoop the man, and he on top. He looking at the screen like, watch what the fuck you say, cuz. Oh, you must don't know about me. You must don't know about me. Like, watch your mouth, cuz. I hear and see everything. You don't want it with the DO double. Snoop Dogg, hood horror. Shit, man, he more demonic than 3-6 Mafia with this shit. This all he want to do. You get so scared, you run out the room. He snatch your pants off. Like, come get this back, cuz. You be like, bitch, you can have it. Just weird shit, yo. Look at his face, man. I can't do it no more. Him and Cat Williams. They say the same thing about Cat Williams. That he ain't right neither. He on some dark. He don't join the dark side too. But that's Negro, you know there. But, you know, matter of fact, let me get me some water, because what I got to say, it's going to be deep. Y'all stay tuned. Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, where can you find your hard copies at? Now, do you have like a website, or you can just buy them directly from you, or what?
Yeah, you come to me. www.datniggadaz.com. DATNIGGADAZ.Kizom. And you can, you know.
Now, who are shipping out your package? You're doing
I'm
it yourself?
shipping it out myself, personally.
Oh, okay. So you're really pushing the independent game.
Yeah, really pushing the independent game. You know what I mean? I got orders now. Shout out to everybody who bought the Rotation album, who bought Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back 2 and 3. The books, the merchandise, the clothes, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now you have clothes. Do you? Where can we find the clothes? You got more stuff coming, or do you have some stuff out?
The same.
Whoa, wait a minute. We got some beautiful young ladies in the building. Wait a minute. Hold up. Time to take a little detour and see what's going on. Threads of Hera, like the Greek goddess Hera. Welcome. Kenya B, what's up? Lorraine Davidson, she's here, man. 12 is still there. Joyce Christian. Man, I've been risking my life for y'all girls out there. I'm so glad and happy to feel appreciated like Tupac Mama. Y'all keep on being beautiful, and I'm gonna keep on giving y'all the docs. I hear it's a lot of single people out there these days. There's people out there ain't got nobody, can't find nobody. And you wanna know what I think that's all about? I think people feel like they have unlimited chances when they first start dating. When they're young, they feel like they just got unlimited chances. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of them people that you came across in your youth, you were supposed to build meaningful relationships with them people. So therefore, when you get older, you already have somebody you've been established with for years. That been my friend. It wasn't nothing sexual. It was just someone that I knew, that I enjoyed. If you had more genuine relationships in your youth, then you wouldn't be fumbling and flopping all over the place. It's too late now. You had plenty of great chances that you don't, thinking that it's some game or you just can have unlimited people. It's billions of people, plenty of fish in the sea, just playing people left and right, blocking people, ghosting people, doing all that goofy shit. Now your ass old, and ain't nobody got time for your shenanigans. But that's Negro here, no, and that's for men too. That's men and women. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You figure an entertainer, a rapper that can get practically any female that they want to get, that got to make you somewhat cautious. And I feel like that caution lead them to doing some things that they probably shouldn't be doing. Because they ain't trying to get caught out there. They fuck around and start thinking about the relationships that really matter. Next thing you know, they done moved in with their homeboy or some shit. Like, yo, dog, on the real, these bitches, I don't know about them, but I know you will protect me, my nigga. Type of shit. Like, look, baby, I love you, but my man, you know, I've been down with him for a long time. French Montana, I gotta put him before you, baby. Sorry, I gotta do what I gotta do, cause French, he held me down. I won't be home tonight, gonna be out with the homies. I see you when I get home, baby. Gotta put French Montana over your wife. Allegedly, man, I don't know. But we gotta get back into this news. Because we got West Coast legends crashing out online. They crashing out. He all over the place with this shit, man. Daz don't know if he coming or going. He want to be Soldier Boy so bad. He said if he can do it all over again, he'll just be Soldier Boy. And he figured, hell, he might as well give it a go, live out his dream. It's sad to watch. Somebody's grandfather is crashing out on social media because Uncle Snoop, imagine how the family feel. Like, damn, if Snoop Dogg was my uncle, I'd be set for life. Shit, Snoop Dogg nephew come through fly as hell. Like, Auntie, you made some sweet potato pie. Yeah, let me get 2 sweet potato pies, one for me and one for Snoop. How y'all doing in there? They family sitting on the floor looking miserable. And he pull up in one of Snoop Dogg Bentleys. I tell your uncle I said hi. When he leave, Dad's nephews and shit be mad as fuck in the front yard, banging. Like, I swear, cuz, if a nigga come by here with the wrong shit on, with the wrong sound, I'ma crack his head, man. Boy, I wish Snoop Dogg is my motherfucking uncle. Dad, my uncle ain't shit, man. We ain't shit. Something wrong with our side, cuz. Something wrong with it, man. They gangbang on one of their cousins for linking up with Snoop Dogg family. What's this talk about you being with cuz Snoop, man? Oh, you trying to switch sides? No, man, it was a cookout, man. It wasn't nothing but a cookout. Dad's, man, they need to keep that personal business personal. They putting their family business out there in the street. And you can't be fugly looking at the same time. If you want to go viral with this shit, go to the gym, get real suave for the hoes. They be like, ooh, girl, did you see Daz? Like, he old, but I don't know what he been doing. Come back looking like Lil Jon and then plead your case. Shit, you just got the babies pointing at their mama phone laughing with this shit.
Dada, dada,
while he making goofy faces online. Looking pathetic, y'all. Y'all know what's gonna be next for Daz? Let me show y'all. This was gonna be next for Daz, y'all. This what he gonna have to do to put food on the table. He gonna have to join Power Slap just to make ends meet. Have somebody slap the shit out of him for a check. That's what's gonna happen. A big white boy gonna go clean across his face and leave powder all over his face. That's what's gonna happen. He keep on playing with Snoop. He got that jaw. He got that mouth. He got that neck. He'll be able to take the slap. He'll take the slap ribbit. He might put his head in his shell before he put his head in his shell before the slap land. Nigga hit he hit nothing but air. Look at this, man. That's what he gonna have to do. Cause that rap money is gone, man. That money ain't no more money in hip hop, man. He need to go somewhere and hide and leave it alone. Keep on playing with Snoop. Snoop metamorphosized to a werewolf or some shit. Remember that in the movie? Snoop Dogg was turning into werewolves and getting niggas. Daz be on his way back from the weed shop. He get out the car, pants hanging all pants hanging all off his ass. Snoop Dogg turn into a wolf and bite that ass. Come on, man. Whew, this shit is crazy, man. The money will always separate people. Money will always. What the fuck is that? God damn. This nigga evil. Didn't I say that already? Something ain't right about this man. Ain't never been right. Oh, y'all can't even see what I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about this motherfucker right here. He ain't no fucking joke. He looks horrible, man. He look horror. Like he looks terrible, man. Like something is seriously wrong with this man. He be in them churches with that shit, man. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all ain't never seen it before, but I know y'all could probably see it now. Something is twisted about Snoop Dogg. And he out there in Hollywood. Well, weird. How weird can it get, man? It can get hella weird with Snoop Dogg, for all we know. Me personally, I think he Wiz Khalifa's real daddy. He might not admit it. People wanted to say Nipsey Hussle was his son, and I could see that too. He got illegitimate kids in hip hop that he ain't claiming. I just don't know about this guy. I gotta hear this one more time. I do apologize, y'all, but I gotta hear him say it one more time. Listen at this.
I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma you up, cuz, on some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a right now, so I'ma you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the alone. Leave me alone, cuz.
Damn, man. That's some sad business. Where Snoop gotta talk to DAZ like he a little boy. He playing internet games. Now he want to do podcasts. He trying to turn into the Gene Deal of the Dog Pound. Cause you know, them bloggers is calling. Art of Dialogue is calling. And he get on there and start exposing Snoop. Next thing you know, he got a Diddy case out on him. Dad slip up and say something about Snoop Dogg with a young celebrity or something. Like, yeah, why you think they call him Lil Bow Wow? People gonna be like, oh, that shit gonna blow the fuck up. Dad's insinuated something Snoop Dogg, Lil Bow Wow on some Jermaine Dupri shit. He gonna have to cool it, man. Cause Snoop not playing with this dude. He trying to get his hands on $1 billion. He got ambitions. He'll knock Daz off for that damn $1 billion. Or at least sever ties with him. It's beyond crazy to me. Hold on, look. One more time.
I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma you up, cuz, on some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a right now, so I'ma you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the alone. Leave me alone.
Damn, that's crazy, Snoop. That's beyond crazy. That it done got to this point. Man, it make you wonder what it was all about in the beginning. They had to know that they was into some sinister shit way back then. And they just rode the wave. They had to know that the man that they was involved in was something extraordinary. Look at this. I mean, this man was basically the devil. And not to judge nobody, but Death Row Records. Talking about a villain in Gotham City. It don't get no more demonic than this. Death Row was his record label. And look at him, man. Looking like one of them dudes I'm trying to tell you, man. Looking like this man done got him the same way he got Snoop. The mustache, the darkness, the mystique. You know they into some old wicked shit. Especially him. He makes sure he keep that red and black suit. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but come on, man. It is I, Suge Knight. I can make your desires come true. Only if you sell me your soul for a hot 16. Hip hop, the motherfucker grabbed the gun. You be like, oh shit, I'm on death row, baby. Feel like you ain't never gonna get off the label. Hold on. I know they ain't trying to put him in Def Jam Vendetta with this shit. He in Def Jam Vendetta with the prison suit on, body slam niggas. But that's Negro here no there, man. Come to find out he was just a big teddy bear. So they say, man. He knew how to manipulate people with his size. He could play the gangster role so well because he looked like a big-ass gangster. He had the look down pat. So people just automatically assume, like, yeah, this big motherfucker a gangster. I guess he picked up on it when he was bodyguard for NWA. Like, I'm going to do the gangster thing, but on the bodyguard tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I could be the boss of a record label. While he was doing security for NWA, he was thinking about how he could flip it to make some money for himself. Like, look at Andre soft ass. If I was his boss, I'll make him do this and that. Them niggas weak, man. If I had control of their contracts, I had them mowing my lawn. He was daydreaming and decided to act. As soon as NWA started having problems, that's when he swooped in. He don't think of the whole business in his head, just waiting for a break in the system. Like, Dr. Dre, let me holler at you, man, before you pull off, man. Come to death row. Like, sure, man, if you gonna protect me against Easy, I'll come. Long as you and your homies can add a little protection while I do this gangster shit. Like, you could be the biggest studio gangster in America, man. We gonna hold you down. All you gotta do is make the hits. Man, this shit got real. You know, it's sad to see old people go through it like that. Cause you know they done gave the best that they had back in the past. And they just ain't got it no more. All the mistakes they gotta live with. I know he gotta be thinking, if I could do it again, he needed to put some Christian acts on his label. Well, shit, it should have never been Death Row. He should have never named the label Death Row. He put a big bullseye on his back in America. Public enemy number one, the CEO of Death Row Records. That ain't never good on your resume. No matter where you go, here comes the crook. You could go to the buffet. It's a crook at the buffet table. You might get surrounded by the cops when you go back up to get your next motherfucking French fries or whatever. Horrible decision that haunt him for the rest of his life. He could have named it Party Time Records or something. Anything but Death Row. It could have been Lockdown Records, and it wouldn't have been as bad as Death Row. It don't get no worse than that. You figure Murder Inc., they did some dummy shit. They jumped out the window with that. And you know they was thinking about Death Row when they did Murder Inc. They wanted it to be ridiculous and wound up going through some serious shit because of the name. But that's Negro ain't no there. And this is something I don't understand for the life of me, y'all. Let me show y'all something real quick. I don't know why Snoop Dogg would want to have Death Row Records. Like, it seemed like this is gonna bite him in his ass. Cause that label is haunted, man. It's bad business. And it's already severing his relationship between him and his cousin. You know, it got some bad roots. And he's supposed to be doing some cleansing from all this shit that he did back in the day. Now he back in it full throttle. That gotta have you looking at him like, damn, this could have been his plan all along. I remember when he was going through it. I remember when they was on his head and he ended up on death row. Not death row, he ended up on No Limit. Let's talk about that real quick, briefly. Let's get into it, man. Y'all out there, y'all listening? All y'all gotta do is hold on, man. I'm getting this together for y'all. All you gotta do is sit back and relax. Yo, to be real with y'all, when he did the No Limit Cash Money verses, I ain't stay that long to see Snoop. But I heard he came out. Master P, he wanted Snoop on his label. He went and got a dog. He went to Death Row. He wanted to bring the dog home to the family. Like, everybody, welcome Snoop Dogg and Dog. Yeah, man, got a new pet for the family. See Murder in the corner, petting Snoop Dogg. What it do, dog? I'm seeing you with Tupac. I love Tupac, dog. Like, whatever, Mr. C. Murder. Murder was the case that they gave me. Like, I like that nigga, man. They be standing around with a plate full of pizza and wings. Snoop Dogg looking for his plate. He look in the corner. They got his food laid out in the doggy bowl. He fucked around and got fat on No Limit. Mia X feeding him all them sweet potato pies and shit. Come to the studio, they got fried chicken, baked macaroni and cheese all in the lobby. Like, damn, I've been eating like a motherfucker since I've been here, cuz. He was on No Limit. With the Top Dogs and all that. He put out No Limit records, y'all. He was on the tank. They had a little compartment for Snoop Dogg on the tank. He was slamming Cadillacs in the South. Shaking in his boots. Thinking somebody from the West Coast was going to kick in the door. He went and got protection from Master P. But when he got his weight up, when he got his paper right, when he started stacking them stacks, he came back with it. Man, look, he linked up with Pharrell. He was doing pimp music. He decided he wanted to be a pimp. And Cat Williams came in and swagger jacked his whole damn flow. If it wasn't for Snoop Dogg, hold on, look at this. Let's do this real quick. Okay, we got that. All right, let's do this. We gonna take that. I'm getting it together for y'all. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about it real quick. Now, y'all seen the movie Friday After Next with Cat Williams. In the movie, he was with the Archbishop Don Magic Juan, one of the most famous pimps, world renowned or whatever. Snoop Dogg also you know, got a great relationship with the Archbishop. So when Snoop Dogg on his Pimpalicious campaign, Ice Cube decide to make the character Money Mike some little dude that looked very Snoopish. Before Cat Williams came out like that, Snoop Dogg been doing that since for a long ass time. Snoop been permed out with the skinny face, with the goatee, looking like one of them people that go to them churches. So, yeah, basically, Cat Williams is a Snoop Dogg knockoff on the pimp side of things. And people give him a pass. I get it. You know, he a funny comedian, but it is what it is, man. But that's Negro here, no there. Listen at that.
Set you buy them albums from, you can buy them clothes from, directly from me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you do know that.
Okay. Now, do you have any other new projects or so coming? Because we see now, are you building a house or is it a studio?
I'm building a house studio, which is going to be with offices in the house, with studios outside of the house. 12 by 12 studios with Pro Tools, couch turned to a bed in case you want to sleep over. You know what I'm saying?
Man, start another business. The music is over, man. Ain't nobody gonna buy it. You're wasting your money. Let it go, Daz. He trying to make a house warehouse of his house to pump out whack ass music that don't nobody want to listen to. Let it go, bro. I got a studio house. It's a house, it's a studio. And the studio got every room in the studio in the house. Nigga, find you somewhere to go. And be humble. And if you plan on doing something, don't tell everybody you gonna do it, bro. Real G's move in silence. He talking too much. Well, hell, whatever it takes to stay relevant, you know. This him poking his head out like, hey, I'm Daz, remember me? I'm building some traction. People like, hell, what's going on with Daz? I ain't heard from Daz in a long time. I forgot about Daz. Daz in the news. I wonder if he got some new music. They get online, start listening to Daz's new music. Next thing you know, he got a whole new fan base. I mean, it's possible. If people want to do their history or whatever, or he gonna have to get his old fans to come back to him. You know, they taking the chance. They made big news, man. They all over the place with this stuff. Look, they doing big articles about them. Daz Dillinger calls Snoop Dogg a little bitch, accuses him of theft, threatens legal action. So, hey, they on the front pages. If it's a family feud, however they trying to duke it out, they'll put themselves out there for some money. Listen.
I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma fuck you up, cuz. On some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a motherfucker right now, so I'ma fuck you up.
Oh my God, man. Wait, I ain't know it was the one that was cussing on it. Damn, Snoop Dogg was mad. He could be in Cuba somewhere. Wherever he at, it's a patio. It got the vines growing all. I know that ain't his house looking like that. I know that ain't his house. Looking unkept. He has some big booty Cuban house. Waiting for her to bring out them tacos. Like, Miranda, I pay for everything here. Your mama house, your cousin house, your auntie. I send $500 every month to take care of y'all in these 3 mansions. Like, oh, Papa, don't worry about anything. If you're hungry, I'll feed you whatever you want, Snoop or D or Double G. Like, hey, baby, how about you roll up my blunt? Allegedly, man. You know, but this dude, his life ain't that flavorful right now. He in the basement with them plaques. He got to remind people every time you see him, he look crazy, but the plaques is like a Bentley to him. He like, these are my Ferraris and Lambos right here. That's why he got to have the plaques in the back. But that's Negro here, no there, man. Yo, I hope y'all good out there, man. How y'all feeling? Everybody all right? Let me know out there. Where they at? There they go. What it do, y'all? Hold on, we got new members. Mina's Cloud Mania TV don't join the channel. Welcome. We appreciate you, man. So glad you joined the channel. Where you at? Ain't nothing but love for you. So glad you in the building. Everybody else out there. People that's watching, people that's listening. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button too. I love Snoop Dogg, man. I was raised up on his music, just like everybody else. But I must admit, it was very derogatory. Everything about him was just extra negative. Looking back at it, everything about him was a bad stereotype. A horrible stereotype of a black male. And that's how he made his millions. Being a horrible stereotype. One of the worst minstrel shows in hip hop history. But it's some fools on the West Coast that's just like Snoop Dogg, man. There's some dudes out there, they local. He represent those dudes. The West Coast gangsters that look just like that, that'll pull a who ride, cause they will. They really do exist. So even if he is selling a facade, we know that that shit real. It's really some Wild Wild West, Billy the Kid, gangsta ass dudes out there that will put in work like the Terminator and keep it moving. Got black gloves in the trunk ready to do some dirt. They heard about the spot. They heard about the money. Their eyes pop out their head. And next thing you know, they robbing your ass, cuz. But that's Negro hitting up there. Okay, let's get this together. Y'all listening? Okay, listen to that dance.
Yeah, but I got like 10 rooms like that. My favorite rappers and shit like that. You know, my crew members. And, you know, just a museum for myself. You know what I'm saying? To have it just.
So basically, you kind of doing it kind of like a little bit like the Trap Museum, where they just have a little bit of everything.
Shout out to T.I., you know what I'm saying? And everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But this is my museum for me in the city of Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, because that was the next question. Is it going to be in Atlanta, or what are you going to do in your project at? Okay.
No, it's in the ATL, baby.
Okay. Interesting. So do you have anything you want to tell the people, or you want to say anything to anybody, or clear up any rumors they had to say about you or whatnot?
I mean, you know, I don't give a fuck about the rumors, you know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to Styles P. He was like, you know, fuck the internet. You want to come talk to shit, come to me directly. Come face to face, you know what I mean? Come get this, man. You know, fuck that internet shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, is there anybody you want to shout out, or, you know?
I mean, I had a great time in New York. Shout out to the whole D Block. You know what I'm saying? From Jadakiss, Shake Luch, motherfucking Styles P, DAZ, you know what I'm saying? And everybody over there, you know what I'm saying? Big Jazz, man, everybody over there, man, from the whole crew. I had a great time working on the EP for the Locks. You know what I'm saying? They let me come in there and do what I do and have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of my bucket dream lists, you know what I'm saying, to come to the East Coast and do what I do.
Okay, so you taking the West Coast to the East Coast, huh? You doing with who said that? Tupac, the East? And take it to the East.
Ice Cube did it with the Bomb Squad. He left the West Coast and went to fuck with went to fuck with Public Enemy's producer and came out with America's Most Wanted.
Okay, so you working with the Locks and some new projects with them?
My people. What's up, y'all? So glad y'all tuning in tonight. I felt like we had to do this documentary about Snoop Dogg and DAZ and what's been going on with them on social media. It got people asking a lot of questions about Snoop Dogg. People starting to see things that they never seen before, or started to wonder things they never wondered before, because we thought the Dog Pound was tight. And plus they blood cousins for real. So we figure if it came to money, they will easily sort that thing out. But now DAZ is bringing it to everybody's attention that Snoop Dogg doing some snakish business, even though that's supposed to be his cousin. Now people starting to connect those dots about Snoop Doggy Dogg. He always been a dark character. His influence don't spread across decades. And now his family hurting, ain't got no money. What's going on? Did he sell his soul? That's what they saying. I don't know if he did it, but people talking. That's what it seemed like. DAZ make it seem like Snoop Doggy Dogg done sold his soul, y'all. And it's about to be Sunday, and he need prayer. So that's why I decided to talk about it. And like I said, for the people out there listening, y'all appreciate it. Ruben is in the building. What he do, dog? 12. I'm so happy to see you here, man. It been years, man. I think it been 12 years, 12. It been about that long. Joyce said, there's nothing worse than a celebrity who used to be great. It's all your fault. What I do? You trying to say I used to be great? Haters is here, but it's all good. Somebody said, I know Dre beats up women, but he was badass. I don't think nothing badass about beating up on women, bro. Ain't nothing bad about that. It's bad, but not in a good way. But yeah. Okay, we gonna move on. There's just a few more things I want to share with y'all before I get out of here, man. Because DAZ is making a complete fool of himself, and he ain't stopping no time soon.
All white on.
Yeah. 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 So you think maybe his frustration had to do with Snoop acquiring Death Row? That's definitely
just him fucking it off, losing it all, period. You know, he had $700 million back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where did the money go?
Yeah.
To the women, he tricked it off. You know what I mean? So Snoop got it. You know, we working it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on death row. Corrupt is on death row.
Okay. Oh, so he's on death row by himself, and then you are independent.
Yeah.
And then what about the group?
We still together. We got shows together.
No, I'm saying the group on death row. Because wasn't the album coming out on death row?
Yeah, the album came out on death row.
Okay.
And then I got kicked off of death row again. From Snoop. Got into it. Me and Snoop, you know, it's my cousin. You know, we get into it all the time. He kicked me off. So, you know, I ain't going back this time.
Yeah, you're going back? So, because obviously you guys are related. So, what is that conversation like? Because you're like, yo, fuck you, no, fuck you. And then you guys still got to talk later on.
You know, he did a show and didn't take me. So I figured, like, why you know, what's going on? He's just like, you ain't sign your catalog over to me. And I'm like, I'm keeping it. You know what I'm saying? It's worth a lot.
Okay.
So, you know, that's what it's about, you know, because, like, he owned the label, but I own the publishing.
Got it. And that is valuable.
Yeah, that's more valuable than the ownership.
Hold on, wait. Oh, damn. That's why Snoop talking about mucking up his pockets, man. That publishing ain't worth a shit. The publishing ain't really making no money like that. And Snoop Dogg, like, give me the publishing so I could sell all the shit all together, man. But he want to hold on to his publishing. He want that 85 cents a month for the rest of his life. Man, I might get a publishing check this month. He be hungry for 6 months. He get that publishing check. Now he want shrimps and lobsters. He answered the phone with a big booty hood rat in the bed. To my homie, yeah, what's up? Yeah. Like, Diggity Daz, what's going down? Like I got the crab legs for the whole set, man. We gonna eat steak, shrimp, lobsters tonight. I'm a mob boss. He spent all that money in a fucking week. Now he mad at Snoop again. Look at this, y'all.
So I'm just like, I could take my bones and go, as long as my house and everything that I got is paid for, and I get the Tupac royalties, I get all my royalties, you know what I'm saying? That's just another part of just Death Row because Tupac and Dr. Dre are separate from Death Row.
Yeah.
So it's like, all the albums that Snoop had on Death Row, and it deplenished now. He only got 3 albums on there. All them records, so everybody took their records back. So, he only got Doggy Style, Dog Father, Murder Was the Case, The Dog Pound, which I'm coming to get, and my solo album. After them, you only got about 3 albums left on that.
Yeah. So can you explain for the average fan or listener how this went? Because he acquired the rights to Death Row.
Yeah,
and then he acquired.
But he didn't have to pay us from the past.
Hold on, wait. So this a home run for the Dog Pound. You know what I'm saying? Dre got his shit. Tupac, his foundation got his music. So they figure, hell, we'll leave Snoop Dogg, his projects, and the Dog Pound. That's a win for the LBC. But Snoop this a win for me. I mean, you figure he could hack the cash up with DAZ, but it'll probably never be enough. And that's why people not trying to spend one dime when they know that even if they spent 1 million dimes, it ain't never gonna be enough. So why even spend that one dime? He could have gave DAZ $50 million. He would have blew that money. And when he get broke, oh man, where the rest of my royalties, man? I'm entitled to more. As long as it's making money, I need to be making money. I don't know. See, that's why you don't mix family with business. Because, business can go bad. You would hate for your family to go bad over business. But hell, DAZ is not a player in this game. Snoop Dogg is. Snoop Dogg made moves to be a player. I'm talking about a major player in the game. DAZ, he never made those moves. He's not the face. Snoop is the leader of everything they got going on, man. He's the most famous. Shit. You can't throw rocks at the throne. You bark on the wrong tree, the tree will fall on you. You're doing too much. And the more he complain, the sadder it looks. Talking about Snoop Dogg kicked him off of Death Row. You too grown to be getting kicked off of any damn thing. Now he rattled in the cage because he on the outside. He throwing shit. He just acting. He being obnoxious on social media. He throwing tantrums because they kicked him out the club. Snoop Dogg feel away about them royalties or whatever the case. He want to get them shit signed over now. And DAZ, if you ain't coming up off them things, you gonna have some problems. He said he gonna let the lawyers get involved. He said, I'm gonna F you up financially. Cause I'm gonna take the damn publishing. You think I'm playing, but you gonna give me that. I'm gonna sell this label. I'm gonna sell this shit. These 3 albums that ain't nobody listening to no more. I'm gonna sell it for $1 billion and I'm gonna retire. He gonna move to Honduras somewhere and smoke all day, every day, eating pineapples and shit. It's gonna be 200 years later. Snoop Dogg gonna come out the bush with an avocado in his hand. It's still a G thing, baby. He be all the way Jamaican. But that's Negro here no there, man. And DAZ, you gonna have to cut it out, bro. The gig is up. You gonna have to do some positive. You an old man. Do something wholesome. Start a church. Get a church band. Get a church band and put DPG on the side of it. DPG Ministries. You can get a grant or a loan or something and do the right thing. Shit. Flip the script. This man want to keep it a G thing. That ain't making no money. Diddy in jail for doing the G thing. R. Kelly in jail because of a G thing. Come on, man. DAZ, you gonna have to snap out of it, bruh. We about to pull on out of here, man. So much love for everybody tuned in. Let me see y'all faces before I get out of here, man. I'm just so in love with my chat. I tell everybody, man, I don't care if I'm standing in a grocery store. I never hesitate to brag about my chat. I'm talking about 12. Cool Island Girl, I'm talking about her too. She old school with it. Epidemic, Production Entertainment, I'm talking about them. Kenya B, what's up, man? Yo, if you watching the video, I advise you to leave a comment in the comment section just so I can show you some love real quick, man. I want to thank everybody that hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think about Snoop Dogg, man. Something ain't right. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all think something out of the ordinary is going on with Snoop Dogg. Y'all be good too. Who we got over there? Reality M5P. I see y'all. And y'all be good. It's Friday. So what y'all got going on for this weekend, man? What y'all plan on doing? Any good Christmas movies, anybody? Somebody let me know. Hopefully Snoop Dogg and DAZ work it out. DAZ gonna have to be happy without getting no money. Shit, he'll figure it out. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. I'ma holla at y'all soon. Y'all be good out there. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.